Hey guys, so it's been a long flight, but me and Duncan are finally here in Irvine, California, which is where Blizzard HQ is based, and we're going to be checking out Overwatch tomorrow. We're super excited, can't wait to see what they've been cooking up over there. If you're watching this, I think that means beta might be out pretty soon, but tomorrow's the big day where we actually get to go to Blizzard HQ and see Overwatch. And if you're watching this, the chances are beta's going to be coming out pretty soon, so that's really exciting as well. But yeah, we can't wait to get stuck in and play the game. So anyway, this place is beautiful and we can't wait to see Overwatch. We were talking to somebody downstairs who says there's going to be 32 people here in total to see Overwatch. So what I'll try and do is take a whole bunch of footage for you guys to show you what we get up to tomorrow, me and Duncan. But for now, we're going to go and get something to eat. So I'll see you soon.
There's some really cool stuff around their HQ. The museum at the entrance to the studio is always changing for different games. Last time I was there with Duncan, it was set up for StarCraft, but this time it had a whole bunch of Heroes of the Storm stuff. And it was really cool to see how the Bikini Stitches skin from Heroes of the Storm originally began its life as a post-it note from one artist to another. But moving on from that, the whole office is a really cool place to work, it seems. So much of the passion they have for games seems to overflow from their PCs and infects the walls and the workplace. So what were me and Duncan there for? Well, Overwatch, of course. We're crazy about it, and I'll show you why. If you're not familiar with it, it's a fast-paced, class-based, team play, first-person shooter. The best thing to compare it to? Think of Unreal Tournament mixed with Team Fortress 2. And we've been lucky enough to play the game a couple of times before, but we were really looking forward to seeing what the two new heroes they've added, Junkrat and Roadhog, brought to the table. When we were talking to the devs, they spilled a little bit of info here and there, but they were super tight-lipped about most of the things in the game. But they did promise that BlizzCon is going to have a lot of big announcements, so make sure you watch the Overwatch panel there. They said that the biggest changes to the game, though, right now are coming from when they add heroes, and that does make a lot of sense when I explain why. You see, heroes have some really game-changing abilities. Symmetra is a hero who can let her team teleport to the front lines of battle, skipping a lot of travel time from the spawn to the front lines. And some heroes like Lucio and Hanzo can actually run up and around the walls. And when you have heroes that can break maps like that, it really changes the dynamic of the game. Suddenly, a base that had one point of entry now has maybe two, maybe three. Now, I've heard it said that the game is about the guns, not the abilities. If you think Overwatch is a MOBA, then yeah, think again. It's nothing really like a MOBA, it's more like an FPS. You're not locked into the hero that you pick. You can change that at any time. And the skills that each hero gets are really cool, but they rarely define a hero. They mostly just exist to help you better play your hero, help you get into position, and help you use the gun that you have, because that's really what defines your hero, I think. Now, I had a load of fun playing the game. I'm so hyped for this game, it's crazy. If I had to tell you my favorite heroes, they'd probably be Hanzo, for sure, and Symmetra. Those are definitely the two that I'm looking forward to playing at launch. Hanzo is a sniper who uses a bow. He has abilities that let his arrows give you vision through walls, and he can bounce his arrows around corners, which is great for getting around Bastion's shield. And Symmetra is a support hero. She can't heal, but she can put down a teleporter, small turrets, she can shield her allies, and her gun's ult fire actually goes through the shields of Reinhardt and Bastion. So she's an asset to any team. Now, there's two game modes at the moment, push the payload and capture the point. I wasn't sure how the teamwork would go. In other games, people often play on their own and don't work as a team. Objectives often get ignored when people go lone wolf and just hunt for kills. But Overwatch is different. At every stage, I felt like I knew clearly where the objective was and what I had to do. And while you can get tunnel vision sometimes, for example, that guy that keeps owning you, you see him in the corner of your eye and you think, you know what, forget the objective, I'm going to waste him. But you're always encouraged to play as a team, and it's a lot more fun when you do. There's a lot of really cool skill combinations as well. Each hero gets an ultimate ability that charges as you play the game and get kills or take damage or do your stuff. Zarya, the tank, has an ultimate that sucks players into a black hole. And when you use this in combination with Hanzo's ultimate dragon arrow thing, you can wipe out a whole team in just a few seconds. So will Overwatch be a good esport? Well, I watched Elaheim's stream of Overwatch, and it was a lot of fun. When I think about what I enjoy watching, esports-wise, I always say that it's the big moments, the epic plays, and the crazy flukes and shareable moments that define an esport experience. When you can say to your friend, oh, did you see that epic play of Zarya's last game? Or, when X and Y fought and he got that crazy kill chain and won the game. Those are the moments that really kind of make an esport hold for me. And Overwatch has those aplenty. You always feel overpowered when you're playing this game. Now, beta starts on the 27th, so if you haven't applied for it, head over to Battle.net and make sure you do. I'm really looking forward to streaming a lot of this game when it does come out, and fingers crossed, I'll see you on the battlefield when I do. So hit like and subscribe, and take care, guys. And thanks for watching my vlog and my Overwatch impressions.